Takashi?
Ray.
Ready or not, here I come. Don't let her escape, Komuro.
Okay.
It's gonna hurt! A little. It's for your own good.
One day had passed since Saiko and I made it to Takagi's house. And I have to say that this was the first ordinary time I've had since this whole awful ordeal began. And it was kind of hot.
Did it burn? That was my special formula.
You traitor!
What? Why? I only held you down while she rubbed your back.
That's not what I meant!
Then what was it?
Can't you guess?
Guess? Guess what? Guess not.
All I need is just a little bit of medicine on me. You don't need to call in the school nurse.
Huh?
Get out of here.
What is it all of a sudden?
My boobs are killing me because you use them to balance an AK-47! Now get out!
Whatever, she loved it.
You idiot! You're walking too fast!
Let me help you.
No, kid, it's all right. You just leave this for the big boys.
The big boys?
Just go relax, pretty boy.
What's their problem?
Don't worry about it too much.
Huh?
What's the matter?
Oh, it looks good on you. Really good. Really good. I mean, I didn't mean it in a weird way.
It's cool, I got it. I didn't take it that way.
Hey, what is it? Why are you laughing? Did something happen?
We were just saying that we're so glad that you're okay.
Yeah. Oh, I'm more than okay.
Looks like we all are now.
Fine! You're always right! Always!
Or were. What's the matter with you?
You don't have to ask like such a prick.
I'm sorry. What's the matter with you?
Maybe prick was the wrong word. I should have said asshole! I don't want to talk about it. Just drop it. Leave me alone.
Hey, Takai...
I said I don't want to talk about it!
What is the matter?
Sorry to draw you into our little discussion.
No, it's okay.
I guess you're used to it. You've known each other since kindergarten.
Yeah, some things never change. Your house is really beautiful, by the way. I'd always heard about it, but I'd never thought I'd ever see inside of it.
Come to think of it, you've never been to my house before, have you?
No, never.
You weren't afraid of coming here, were you?
A little intimidated, yeah. I'm sorry.
You're honest, I like that.
But I heard that you don't stay here long.
No.
This is the carrier spring ejector.
You look like you're having fun.
Huh? What?
Just want to let you know you should enjoy it while you can. None of us are going to be here forever.
Why not, Takagi? This house is almost like a fortress.
Haven't you thought about how hard it is to secure things like electricity and water? Things have changed lately, you know.
Oh, well...
Even under normal circumstances, which we're not, we'd have to find basic necessities. You think we could all just build a water treatment plant? Or a power station? Maybe the zombies would help us do it.
When the dead started attacking people, the commander sent the self-defense forces to the power plants at his own discretion. He's not the kind of man to sit around and wait on the Prime Minister's incompetency.
If that's the case, maybe they'll keep things working a little longer.
So optimistic. How much longer do you think those maintenance workers will stay there? They have families too, don't they? And their family members aren't at the power plants.
So, you plan on taking the buses and...
Correct. But only the ones we're responsible for. Or rather, we'll only be taking the ones that can survive outside of this place. Starwenian, I know.
Hey!
Huh?
Hold on, that's a real gun, isn't it? A kid like you shouldn't be playing with it.
I'm sorry, sir.
Mr. Maddow, is that all you've got to say?
Oh, Lady Saya. I was just going to let you know that we finished the tune-up on the car. The Humvee you came here in.
Thank you. That'll be all.
You come from such a prestigious family. Wow.
As a matter of fact, I do. Like that matters now. And why would you let him talk to you like that?
Well, because he's an adult.
You think that means anything? We've been through just as much as they have. More. I'm sick of how they're treating us. We'd better talk to Komuro and the others about this lack of equity.
I want her to understand me. But no matter what I say, she won't listen. Maybe you could talk to her?
She thinks that I can convince Takagi? I've never been able to convince her of anything in my whole life.
I don't see a reason why everyone has to gather around here.
You can barely move. What else can we do?
I'm sorry, but what are we talking about again?
Whether we can continue to move forward as a group or not.
As a group?
It's a good point. The group's bigger now. We might have to think more democratically since there are more of us than there were before. It's only fair.
Right. We have only two options. Whether we're going to be absorbed or...
Separate from them. But wait, do you really think we have to split from the group? Things are only getting worse in the city. And your father seems to know what he's doing. And your mother, too. They have a plan.
Oh, don't they always? No one knows more than I do.
Huh?
Her achievements. Don't think she won't shove them right in your face. Maybe if she would have been as dedicated at home as she was...
Takagi.
God, she's such a bitch.
You shouldn't talk bad about your parents. Considering the situation we're in, it's been really tough for everyone.
Did I ask you to weigh in on my family life? Takagis. The Takagis. How fabulous their life must be. Everything had to be just perfect. The house, and the lawn, and the parties, and most of all, their daughter. It was positively suffocating. They wanted to know where I was and what I was doing every minute of the day. The leash they kept me on.
That's enough.
No! It was never enough! But where was that leash yesterday? When I was out there lost in the streets fighting for my life, where the hell were they then?
Stop it, Saya!
Komuro!
It's not just you. We all feel the same way. We all feel the same way! Don't you know how lucky you are? At least your parents are safe! So quit whining!
Okay. You're right. You can put me down now.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, you'd better be. I forgive you. Now back to the subject. Do you think we should... Huh?
Feds?
Yes. He's the former Lord of Tokunosu, the head of the Takagi family. The man who judges everything by his rules. My father.
This man's name is Tetsutaro Doi. He's the former retainer of the family who had served the Takagi family. He is also my best friend. Today, during the rescue operation and effort to save his associates, he was bitten. This is the ultimate case of self-sacrifice. What he did was something noble, something any human being could do. However, he is no longer a human. He's become something extremely dangerous. That's why, as a man of the Takagi family, I shall fulfill my obligation to the retainer.
So sorry. My baby is just...
This is the present we're facing. And so, even if they're your wonderful friends, beloved family members, and people you once loved, you must defeat them without hesitation. If you want to survive, you must fight!
What's the matter, Hirano? You don't look so well.
Swords are incredibly inefficient.
What are you talking about?
I said they're inefficient! A Japanese sword can break if it hits bone. It's useless after slicing 3 or 4 people.
You can't say that for sure, Hirano. Even in the way of the sword, numbers determine your strength. The swordsman's technique, the quality of his sword, his mental strength. If these 3 elements are at high levels, you won't lose your fighting strength, no matter how many people you have to fight against.
But once the sword has blood on it, then it's impossible to—
Hey, Hirano, that's enough.
Don't touch me! And don't interrupt me! You can't even shoot a gun properly.
Hirano! You need to back off!
Hirano!
One big happy family.
Takashi! What's wrong? Did you have a fight with Koda?
No, he and I just... Yeah, I guess I did.
Okay then, I'll tell you something good.
What?
You need to talk to him again. You just need to talk to Koda some more, and then you guys can figure out what's wrong.
So, you think I can?
Sure you can. After everything that's happened before we got here, you two can't have a fight now.
After everything that's happened.
You both have been too close to be mad. I'll tell him you want to talk. Come on, Zero.
Mutiny on the Bounty. I was in 8th grade. It was right before the holiday weekend in the spring. My homeroom teacher was really into history, talked about this story to us. It was the last class before the holiday. In 1788, after a rough voyage, a British military ship named Bounty reached the island of Tahiti, the paradise in the South Pacific Ocean. The ship left Tahiti after spending about 6 months there. Within a month after that, a mutiny broke out. After months in paradise, the crew couldn't take the life they once knew on the Bounty. Our teacher made the comparison of the holiday weekend to Tahiti and us to the crew of the Bounty. I didn't understand what he was talking about then. I didn't care. None of us did. All makes sense to me now.
Takashi! Hurry up and come with me, Koda! Koda's in big trouble! We have to go to him now!
Where the hell did he go? Geez, he moves pretty fast for a fat ass. Huh?
These German koi are simply beautiful. You don't get to see this just anywhere. It's quite unusual.
So you're an expert in kendo, and you have a part-time job at PetSmart. You sound like you have it all figured out.
I'm good at a lot of things. But how would you know what I sound like?
I won't do it!
Give me a break. Hand it over, fat boy.
Come on. You know what's going on out there. You really shouldn't keep a weapon like that all to yourself. You should give it to someone who...
I said no! I'm borrowing these from someone! Besides, no one here can use any of these weapons better than I can!
I don't mean to rain on your parade, my little Miss Life Aquatic. But you have realized what's happened. That there are no more koi ponds and kendo tournaments. Things have changed. Those days are over.
That's right. The world that we once enjoyed, that world is long gone.
Go ahead. You know what to do. We don't have time for this kid's whining.
Murano.
So tell me, you still have something to get off your chest, do you?
I do. I want to know where you stand on this. Are we going to stay here with them? Or go out on our own?
What the hell is all this?
Master, he's just a kid, sir. He doesn't have any business with these guns.
I'm Soichiro Takagi, former Lord of Tokunosu, the master of Tendo Sogenryu. What is your name, young man?
Koto Hirano! I go to Fujimi Academy! I'm in Class 2B, roster number 32!
Something tells me that you have spirit. I'm quite sure that you went through a lot before you made it all the way here. I take it you don't intend to hand over your weapon?
No, sir! I don't want to! Without the gun, I'm going right back to the way I was before! Don't make fun of me again! I don't want to go back there! I finally figured out what I can do!
What exactly can you do? Tell me!
Well, I can...
He can protect your daughter, sir.
Kamuro!
Kamuro. Interesting. Yes, that name sounds familiar to me. You were friends with my daughter since she was little, were you not?
Yes, sir. Still am. but Hirano has been the one who's been protecting her. We've all been working together, sir. He keeps the guns.
I'll have you know I've seen his bravery with my own eyes.
Me too, Daddy. He's just a loser military otaku. But without him, I would have been one of those zombies by now, Daddy. That's right. He's the one who's been protecting me. He did your job.
Takagi, thank you.
Yes. That's correct. Right. Getting ready to get away from here. If you ask for help now, I'm sure they'll let you in. They seem nice. Mr. Shido!
No one wants to be denied! That's why most of the people wouldn't do anything even though they knew something was happening!
I'm not either of them.
Do whatever you please!